School Trendz brings you the best of everything in education. School Trendz, showcasing education par excellence.
Hi everyone, you're welcome to School Trendz, where education is showcased for excellence. We bring to you all things education, from school events to conversations with passionate educationists in Nigeria and around the world. My name is Beauty Onoha. Please stay with us.
Welcome to 60 Seconds News and School Trendz. The headline: Restorative Justice, a Guide to Student Discipline. The philosophy of restorative justice has its roots in the criminal justice system. Usually when a crime is committed in a modern society, the typical response is to punish the offender. But societies all over the world have started to recognize that this approach doesn't repair the harm that was done. It also has nothing to address underlying problems that may have led to the offense in the first place. It has become imperative for schools to supplement the standard approach with restorative justice system, which focuses on repairing harm by building relationships among students rather than just punishing students for misbehaving. This practice is said to reduce recidivism, repeat offenses, as well as post-traumatic stress caused by the offense. And that has been the 60 Seconds News and School Trendz. Thank you for listening.
You're not a poor person because you're a teacher. We're actually one of the richest people. We make governors, we make presidents, we make CEOs. Yes. A kingmaker is bigger than a king. So if you're considering being a teacher, just learn how to manage your money. Learn how to create wealth. It's about learning how to create wealth. But what people look at is, okay, when I become a teacher, I'm going to pay 50,000 or I'm going to be paid 75. Find an institution where you can be appraised and your money can increase. And then your money that you save, what do you do with it? So on the side, and then you get to do that extra job. So even if you ask, sometimes I want to be that teacher because lesson as well, ask parents. So there's so much in teaching. You just need to ignore what the society says about being a teacher, because the truth of the matter is there's an undertone that teachers are second-class citizens. I am not. And I don't work with second-class citizens. So if you want to teach, teach. It's a very gratifying job. It's a very noble job. And you can create wealth while teaching. That's what scares a lot of young people. How am I going to make money? You send your money on an errand. What you earn, you learn how to invest. So you get to work with children and you get to go home and have the rest of the day to yourself. It's the best job ever.
Okay, so 27 years. I mean, I just cannot stop reiterating that. What would you say has been the greatest challenge as an educationist?
Seeing the way parenting has dwindled.
Wow.
Seeing the way parenting has dwindled. The community, the support system that makes a child do well is the home, the school, and the community. When the home backs up to school, we get the job done faster and well. In the recent years, sometimes you have to be the parent to the child to get the job done. And so for me, with all the new things coming in that makes education exciting, that part is really giving a lot of educationists cause for concern. The parenting aspect, how children get to be the moms and the dads now. How the support system is not there for the child. It's not when you give a child gifts that you're supporting the child emotionally, mentally. What kind of a home the child is bringing from. Pardon me to say this, more broken homes. And you know that when children come from dysfunctional homes, they act dysfunctional. And so for me, in the past 27 years, is the breakdown of parenting. So as parents, you need to take some of the trainings our parents gave us and give your child. I know we have to leave home early in the morning. But then the sacrifice has to be when you get back. No matter how tired you are, you have to have a word with that child. You have to know what is going on with them. The little training tips our parents gave us then. Showing love is not by giving them everything they want. Saying no is actually training them. So we're getting a generation of children where I would say to the parents, if you want your nighttime to be restful and peaceful, do the work now.
So let's talk about Stee Schools. Stee Schools has a good reputation, quality standard education out there. So what are the things you have put in place to make sure that Stee Schools remains one of the leading schools in Nigeria?
Okay. Our vision mandates that we're constantly learning and opening up ourselves. In the mission statement is our purpose and our passion. We want to raise godly children with high academic moral standards and moral standards with integrity and excellence. That's a lot.
Integrity and excellence.
Yes. Okay. So high, but we want the integrity, we want the excellence as well. So what we've done over time with staffing, we're constantly training, we're constantly learning, we're constantly researching what's the best way to teach that child, what's the best environment to create for that child. Programming, our programming we review every year. Every year we're reviewing programming, what is new. There's a lot of countries to learn from. Finland is top in education right now. We look at what they're doing and look at what we can pick that we can bring into our own system, because we have cultural differences, what we can bring into our own system to create that extra. So we're constantly looking for, we're constantly seeking for the good of the child. And then staffing comes in next, and then facilities. We try and have enough, good enough facilities to support the programming that we have in place. So that would be it, really. We're constantly learning. We're constantly, everybody goes for one training or the other. The teachers are constantly being trained, just finding out how can we make it better for that child to learn and create the right environment for the teacher to teach as well.
Creating the right environment, that is really important.
Very important. Hi viewers, my name is Ayoyinka Owairu, Director of Schools, Stee Schools First Sector. Keep watching School Trends TV.
Welcome to the 2019 Durot Private School Prize-Giving Program. With a high drive in ensuring educational standards are met nationally and internationally, Durot Private School, an elementary school located at number 31 Adeoyo Street off Palm Avenue, Munchin, Lagos, was founded in September 17, 2012 and has since then maintained her mission in setting solid educational foundation in a stimulating learning environment. The 2019 Prize-Giving and Graduation Program, held on the 18th July 2019, featured a lot of glamorous activities that thrilled both parents and guests to the exciting time through exceptional performances from graduating and non-graduating pupils. The fun-filled event began with the introduction of parents and guests at the high table. It was immediately followed by the procession of all 2019 graduating pupils in their cream and navy blue outfit to their various seats. In a brief interview with the head of school, Mrs. Iyabo Emodi, she swiftly gave a remark on the school curricular and behavioral impact on the pupil and commended management and staff for a great job.
Durot Private School is a school that every parent will wish their children goes to, because at Durot Private School, our curriculum encompasses all aspects of life. When it comes to curricular and behavioral aspects, that's what we have in Durot Private School.
With the first and second stanza of the national anthem, as well as the school anthem led by the school choir, the mega event was officially declared open.
The school anthem.
Was delivered by the director, Durot Private, Dr. Dupe Adelola. In her speech, she appreciated parents for entrusting their kids in the care of the school and her management.
I want to congratulate the parents of our perfect set. Everyone knows that perfect 7 means perfection. So we call the perfection set. I want to congratulate the parents. And also thank you for the sacrifices you have made to see these children to this level.
She went further to congratulate the school as it turned 7. this year.
With an act of gratitude, I would like to announce to you that Durot Private School turns 7 this year. Can we have a round of applause for that? Durot is 7 this year and we are celebrating.
In her expectation, she praised that efforts of management should yield greater results. And of course, your thoughts are right. The event was quite colorful as both pupils and teachers were in bright uniform, especially the graduates. There were lots of educating in intriguing performances from the pupils, ranging from song rendition to recitation of educational quotes. The most thrilling is to see that the entire music crew, the drummers, pianists, saxophonists, the lead singer are all pupils of the school. It's like you already know, the concept of God is universal. This fact led to the brief exaltation and prophetic declaration by the man of God present. On the celebration of Durot at 7, same platform was used to officially launch Divine Infinity College as the secondary arm of Durot Private School by Dr. Rotimi Adelola, Chairman, Durot Private School and Divine Infinity College. The inspection of the new college building by parents and guests present followed immediately. The building has state-of-the-art facilities including standard classrooms, ultra-modern science laboratory, health bay, staff room, and the event hall in which the 2019 Durot Prize Giving program held. Meanwhile, brilliant presentation continued afterwards from pupils of various levels, and culture wasn't left out. The high point of the event was the presentation of gifts to pupils as parents accompanied their kids on stage to receive it. With this section coming to an end, the dance floor was officially open and pupils in their numbers, especially graduates, showed their dancing skills as they vibed to the Zanko moves played by the DJ. Interviews were granted to pupils as well as graduates by the school Trendz crew, and with rendition by the school choir, the 2019 Durot Private School prize giving an official launch of Divine Infinity College.
Thank you so much for watching today's episode of School Trendz. Please follow us on all our social media platforms at schooltrendz.tv. And until I come your way again next week, same time, same station,